All right, everyone, welcome back. My name is Rich Philippone. You are watching Six String Fun. Love that song. Love that song. Love that song. It is by Bruce Springsteen from the 1987 album Tunnel of Love. When I first heard that song, it was just like, wow, there was just something about it. And then even when you strip it down just to an acoustic type of thing, which we have done in the past with the band I've been, Lost in the Flood, which is a Springsteen cover band. It's just amazing. And as much as I love playing that song in that band and how good it sounds, at least how good I think I can play it, that song is nothing without our front man, Frank Bergonzi. So, Frankie, this one's for you because every time I hear this song, I think of you up in Westport. So, and hopefully, you and I talk, maybe we'll get you on here one day, maybe in the spring, maybe we'll do this one with some vocals. So let me know, call me. All right. So, but all kidding aside, a very, very simple song, in my opinion, to play. 95% of the song is 3 chords, and the rest of it, the 4th chord, is just kind of like an A7. I say A7. This is in the key of B flat, I think it is. Capo's on the 3rd fret. So what I'm going to do as I go through this, when we get a closer look, I'm going to just call the chords out in the chord shape. So we're going to assume that the capo, even though it's on the 3rd fret, we're going to assume that's the nut of the guitar. So we'll go G, D, E minor, even though that's a B flat. This is, I don't know what that is, a D maybe, I don't know. And then the G minor, okay? So, I think it'll just be easier that way as we get a closer look, with the song. But very easy to learn. If you don't know it, listen to the record, play along with the record, or CD, nowadays, whatever you want to call it. But great tune by Bruce Springsteen from the Tunnel of Love album. It's a great album in general. Such a change from the prior album to that, which was Born in the USA. He went from that to the Tunnel of Love. So quite the departure. So check it out. But stick around here. Let's take a look at the chords and let's learn how to play it. All right, so let's get the closer look at the fingers here and the hands for at least how I play one step up, as far as a solo acoustic type of thing. So as I mentioned, I'm gonna, be referring to the capo basically as the nut. So let's figure that this is 0, and then we're gonna call the chord shapes out that we typically, would call G, D, E minor, A, that sort of thing. Even though in theory this is a B flat, this is a G minor, this is a C, so I'm aware of that. So I'm just trying to make it as easy as I can for you. So thing to keep in mind is that the intro, the verse, and the chorus, and even the bridge all pretty much follow the same pattern. Really what's happening is when you're playing it, and I'll slow it down when I start as far as picking, but it goes from up here, and then back down. All right, that's really what's going on there. And then when you pick it, so that's really what's going on there. So what you're doing is, best way to describe this is when you're holding this G chord, I don't have anything on the E string. It's open the entire time. That's kind of the droning part that you hear up and down the entire, probably the entire song basically. So instead of having just a full G, I'm picking up my pinky so the E is open. Let's try that again. So I'm starting off on the 6th string, then I'm going down to G, G to D string. So the 4th note I'm hitting is an open string, and I bring it right back up, E, D, G. Okay, so again, you're on the 6th string to the 3rd string to the 4th string to the open E string to the B string to the G string. That pattern is the pattern for the entire song for every chord basically. To the next chord. So it's basically a D chord that I'm holding, D shape, leaving, sorry about that, leaving the open E, the E string open, and then I'm kind of reaching around here with, you know, I'm grabbing the 6th string with my thumb, basically. All right, and then I'm moving to an E minor, basically, but I'm still, this ring finger hasn't moved, so I'm using middle finger and pointer finger and middle finger for the A string and the D string on the 2nd fret. Okay, so let's go to the beginning. So that's basically the main part of the riff. And then the only thing you're going to throw in there is an A, I think it's an A7, which is kind of the turnaround coming out of the verse and the chorus. So let's go through one of them, you know, start to finish and see if you can hear it. So what I'll do is I'll start off right on the verse. Woke up this morning. Woke up this morning. If you can get that picking pattern down, it's pretty much the entire song. It's the same thing for the intro, the verse, the chorus, and even the bridge. The only difference thing that I do with the bridge is that I actually will strum out the chords just to kind of give it some dynamics. So instead of picking, I'll actually just... and I'll play a full E minor there. I'm not even going to worry about, you know, I guess you could. I just kind of give it a different sound there. Play it full G if you want to. And that's really the entire song there. So, excuse me. So listen to it if you're not really familiar with it. If you are familiar with it, listen to it again. But this is in the same key as the album with the capo on the 3rd fret. A lot of fun to play. And again, every time I, you know, at least play this song, I hear this song, I'm thinking of you, Frankie, out in Westport. Frank is the lead singer for our band Lost in a Flood since, it could be 16 years now. And, you know, I'll say this, and yes, I'm going to toot his horn a little bit, but there have been times when we played out, and people say, look, I close my eyes and I hear you guys play. I swear Bruce is on stage singing. So, just a phenomenal singer, Frank. So, you know, hopefully we're going to do this real soon, and we'll share it with everybody out there, okay? But again, thanks for checking this out. Appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.